Okay, so if your formula is given to you as the multiplied out version, so essentially like the way the previous examples have worked out. So it's as if we had this question up here. We used this formula, but instead of leaving the brackets in our answer, we multiplied it out. So if your equation is given to you like that, so you have an x squared, a y squared, some term with an x and some term with a y, and then a number on its own, then what we do is I would always write this underneath the formula that I have. And once you write it underneath the formula that you have, what happens then is if you can equate, so it's equating coefficients from algebra, this plus 2gx to your x term and solve for g, that will give you minus that term or that number will give you the x coordinate of your centre. Do the same for the f, and that'll give you, if you minus it, the y coordinate of your centre. And all you do then is, once you have your centre, sub it into this formula for the radius. So I'm going to show you now. So if we scroll down, it says find the centre and radius of the circle, and it gives you the equation. So what I'm going to do, and this is in your log tables, I'm going to go to the log tables and I'm going to write the formula. So the formula is x squared plus y squared, page 19, plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. So I want to work out g and f because my centre is minus g minus f. So I'm going to set up this equation here to find g. So minus 2x is equal to 2gx. You don't really need the plus sign in there. First thing is the x's will cancel. I'm dividing both sides by x. So minus 2 is equal to 2g, sorry. So if I divide both sides by 2, it's just an equation. I want to get g in its own, so I'm dividing both sides by 2. So g is equal to minus 1. But now my centre is minus g. So if I multiply by minus 1 to get minus g, I multiply the other side by minus 1. So basically I'm just changing the signs here. Minus g is going to give me positive 1. I'm going to do the same for f. So I'm given that 4y, and that's a positive, is equal to 2fy. So the y's are gone. So 4 is equal to 2f. I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I get that f is equal to 2. So that means minus f is equal to minus 2. So my centre is minus g minus f. I'm going to go back up here and say that that's 1 minus 2. Once I have that, if I go to my log tables, my radius formula is the square root of g squared plus f squared minus c. So my g I worked out here is minus 1. It's minus 1 squared. My f I worked out was 2. Take away c, and c is this number here. So in our case it's minus 8. So minus a minus 8 means that that'll change to a positive. And I just work it out. So minus 1 squared is just 1. 2 squared is 4 plus 8, which is equal to the square root of 13. So that's how you're able, if it's in the multiplied out version, you're able to work backwards.